Ladies and gentlemen, Vitu Vichenjanga. A few weeks or months ago on this platform, I was discussing politics with one of our subscribers on this channel. We normally discuss politics a bit with him, and he comes from the mountain. And the gentleman told me something that really caught me by surprise. That if elections were to be held in Kiambu, it was very specific in Kiambu, on that particular day, then he was sure of one thing, that Uhuru Kenyatta was going to determine who becomes the next governor for Kiambu, the next senator for Kiambu, and that Uhuru Kenyatta was going to determine who becomes members of parliament in the entire Kiambu county, and that Uhuru Kenyatta was definitely going to determine who becomes elected as MCAs. Because according to the gentleman, Uhuru Kenyatta had really gained grounds in Kiambu county, and the voters down there were really regretting why they betrayed Uhuru Kenyatta. And he told me, Lee, just watch the space. And today something happened in Githurai roundabout that actually confirms what the gentleman told me. I remember I shared this with you guys on this platform as a by the way. The residents of Githurai roundabout today rejected William Ruto. They rejected Rigathi Gachagua. They refused or denied the MCA who was present there an opportunity to address them. There was a roadshow which was being conducted by Kameme FM. It was attended so well by the residents there. And then at some point, the MC wanted to give the microphone to the area MCA who was also present. To their surprise, the residents told them, the MCA, no, we don't want to listen to you. Then the MC thought that by invoking the name of Rigathi Gachagua, the residents were then going to be happy. Then he invoked the name of Rigathi Gachagua. Again, no. He then invoked the name of William Ruto. No. And then he now asked them, okay, that's now that. Now can I deliver your greetings to Ruto, Rigathi? The resident said no to that. And then he mentioned Uhuru Kenyatta. The crowd erupted. I want you guys to watch this short clip of the whole drama. Watch it very keenly. And then I'm going to do a proper analysis. I'm going to explain to you guys why the mountain is currently unhappy with William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza government, and probably why Uhuru Kenyatta's silence is actually working magic in the mountain. Watch the clip, you'll be shocked.
President.
vitu vichenjanga. For those who might have forgotten, Githurai Roundabout is one place where William Ruto used to send a strong message to the Azimio brigades. Githurai Roundabout, this is the place where, remember during the campaigns, Raila Odinga was actually stopped from addressing the resident, and they accused the former nominated ODM MP or former nominated Senator Isaac Mwaura for organizing Raila Odinga's stoning. It was Githurai and then it was Kenol. The other day, these guys were in Kenol. Again, the residents just like looked at them like, what are you guys doing here? So which means things are not looking rosy for Kenya Kwanza. And I hope William Ruto is taking his time. I know in politics, there's normally that period of denial. Maybe they're still in that period of denial, but I'm sure every single day, the intelligence is briefing William Ruto whatever is happening. And I've always explained to you guys on this platform that William Ruto has actually lost interest in the mountain and that his focus now is other region, probably the Azimio strongholds, because the mountain is slipping away and very fast. Githurai constituency is where William Ruto got the highest number of votes in the entire Republic of Kenya. This is in Kiambu County. This was supposed to be one of the counties which was supposed to stand with Uhuru Kenyatta. But the question is, why do you think the residents there and the mountain are not happy with Kenya Kwanza government? That is what I want us to do in this video. But before we do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. Why do you think the mountain is drifting away from Kenya Kwanza? That is the honest truth. Number one, in my view, I think Uhuru Kenyatta's silence is playing a very big role, because it has created an opportunity for Kenya Kwanza government to deliver to the people. And Kenya Kwanza have actually failed now to deliver to the people, which means they cannot go back and blame Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga for their failures. Remember, immediately after the last election, there are certain things William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza promised Kenyans that they were going to do. In fact, one of them was that they were going to increase the salaries for police. And the only reason why they wrote that was because Raila Odinga and Azimio had taken the petition to the Supreme Court. So when the Supreme Court made the ruling, it was expected they were going to change that. So a lot of promises were made to these people. And the excuse was that this is not happening because of Uhuru. You know, you are poor because of Uhuru. Your business are doing badly because of Uhuru Kenyatta. When we get in, we'll do this, do this. And because Uhuru Kenyatta is not in the picture, and because Uhuru Kenyatta is silent, the residents have sat down and said, surely, why was this guy accusing our son Uhuru Kenyatta? So they have the space, they are not performing, so they don't have any excuse. And that's why people are saying, maybe we need to have had or continued or listened to Uhuru Kenyatta. Number two, Kenya Kwanza made promises to their supporters. Have they fulfilled some of those promises? If you ask me, the performance of Kenya Kwanza is actually, if you were to rate them out of 10, I'd give them 3%, 3 out of 10. Why? I just want to give you an example. William Ruto was today in Taita Taveta. And there was a headline, which is the truth, that William Ruto reduced the expenses for traveling by 500 million. William Ruto told the nation that that was a lie, that he actually reduced those travel expenses by 11 billion. You know, when you address people, some of those people are not stupid. They are wise enough to know what is right and what is wrong. When William Ruto government got into office, one of the first few things they did was to increase the expenditure of the president in terms of travels and the expenditure of the deputy president in terms of travels. And then they created an office for the Prime Cabinet Secretary, an office for the first Prime Cabinet Secretary, and then William Ruto also wanted to appoint several chief administrative secretaries, and I'm sure some of those chief administrative secretaries probably they are even earning salaries, because I've listened to Omanga, she's working. I listened to Jaguar the other day he was talking as if he's the now assistant minister for things to do with arts, and I was like, are these guys still working? So for me, those promises not being fulfilled, and these guys are saying, okay, if you listened very well to what Ruto was telling those people, and you listen to what Ruto would have told them during campaign, totally different. During campaigns, William Ruto would have told them how he was going to lower the cost of living, how he was going to do this. In fact, today, someone posted, I mean, I've seen most people posting on Facebook, asking people to share their school fees for next year. I think most people are shocked because there was free secondary education. Now, people are going to pay heavily. Number 3, Uhuru Kenyatta's anti-Uhuru Kenyatta and anti-Raila Odinga's narrative is no longer selling. The agenda in the mountain was about Uhuru, was about Raila. It was not about bringing any change to the ordinary Kenyan there. Now they are in power. Uhuru is silent. And they've also realized that Raila Odinga is actually not the problem. That their problem is somewhere. That problem is not Raila. That problem is not Uhuru. These guys can no longer go to the mountain and start telling the stories of Raila, Ruto. In fact, that can explain why Ruto can no longer go to the mountain the way he used to do. Because what agenda will he be telling them? That, okay, you are poor, your coffee is doing badly because Uhuru Kenyatta, while they are now in power. Number 4 is the hustler narrative. If you are telling people that Uhuru and Raila were the cause of your problems because they are sons of dynasties, then these people listened to you. They give you their votes. Then, after giving you their votes, you can't perform. Then they take time and then they try and look at what they used to do during Uhuru Kenyatta and your performance currently. You are now in power. So that dynasty narrative is no longer clicking. And these guys are like, we better have that dynasty. And lastly, the mountain is also regretting why they never listened to Uhuru Kenyatta. Because according to them, Uhuru Kenyatta really talked with them. Uhuru Kenyatta really persuaded them to do the right thing, but they didn't listen to Uhuru Kenyatta. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.